The origins of APL started in 1848, when the original owner received a contract to move mail from the East Coast to the West Coast of the United States. His first three ships were the SS California, Oregon, and Panama. One of my favorite stories was one of the first ships that came out in 1848. The crew quit to search for gold as part of the 49ers, and they had to bring out another crew to bring the ship back. The original founder, a fellow by the name of Dollar, who started the line under the name Dollar Line, the company started to transition to name their vessels after presidents, the first one being the President Harrison. And that started the tradition of naming the vessels after presidents. The company always supported the United States government and the United States military through every conflict from the Civil War to the Spanish-American War, World War I, World War II, Vietnam, and every conflict and every emergency. In supporting the United States military, we do what we call sustainment cargo. That's making sure the items that are in the PX that needs to be for the families and for the military deployed overseas are supplied. Having fresh milk on the shelves is just as important as having munitions when they go to war. Since World War II, the United States Merchant Marine has dropped drastically. Currently, we represent less than 1% of the ocean-borne ships. That started to change in the last year. There's been a bipartisan political movement to bring back U.S. flag ships, to expand the U.S. Merchant Marine. It's been a very exciting time in our industry. Recently, 10 tankers were added to the U.S. fleet to support the United States Navy in their fueling needs, as well as a lot of discussion in Congress, again on a bipartisan level, to increase the number of U.S. flag internationally trading ships from 60 or 70 to as many as 250. APL has been in the forefront of this, both looking at opportunities to build ships in the United States, as well as to bring in more ships to the United States flag. In the past year, we've flagged in 2 additional ships above our previous fleet, and we continue to look at opportunities to do that. The U.S. flag fleet presents many challenges in building ships and bringing back an industry that's been laying dormant, but it also presents a lot of challenges in labor. It's very important that our labor partners work with us to develop the future workforce in size and capability and skill sets. But ultimately, we need to have cargo. In order for the vessels to operate in the arena and at the cost that our U.S. flag is, there has to be cargo to support that. And that will take a tremendous amount of effort, both commercially as well as for the United States government. Today, APL ships trade all over the world, from the Persian Gulf to Trans-Pacific to transatlantic, all the way to India. We're moving U.S. flag cargoes as well as international cargoes to all spots of the world. APL has always been a company that pursues innovation, cost efficiencies, and environmental improvements. As an example, my first container ship was the President Grant in 1986. A steamship that carried 1,700 containers with 38 crew and burned over 200 tons a day in fuel. I recently flagged in a new President Grant. My current President Grant carries 5,500 containers, it has a 21-man crew, and only burns 60 tons a day in fuel. These type of innovations are what's driving APL into the future of being an efficient and environmentally friendly company. It's with heartfelt gratitude that I accept this award on behalf of American President Lines. I stand here representing the hundreds of thousands of employees over the last 178 years who made this company a success. From the seafarers who took the ships to sea, to the staff ashore who supported the customers finding solutions. On behalf of all the past and current employees of American President Lines, we thank you for this award.